So the share your spare scheme is a chance to move on anything when you've got too much of something really, and give it to a food aid project where somebody, people who are struggling can use it. And as a plot holder, I mean, there's sometimes you just get far too much of rhubarb or courgettes or runner beans, and it's really nice, I find, just to be able to hand them on, put them in a box and get them to a local food aid project. And so it's very simple really, very simple scheme, but the idea is when you've got more than you need to put it in the box, and it gets collected together once a week and get it out to a food aid project. And that's all there is to it really.
Brilliant.
So I get some courgettes as well, just have a bit.
So welcome to my plot. So at this time of the year we're harvesting. I've got a long bramble hedge, plenty of brambles to pick. Broad beans are nearly over, but I might get a second crop. And then we've got the beetroot coming, which is ready to harvest soon, and there'll be plenty of that. Got plenty of courgettes over there and pumpkins over there. And that's my sweet corn bed. Obviously we have the winter leeks for later on in the year. The raspberries have just finished, so I'm just waiting for the autumn ones to come now. They're getting their tops on there, so there'll be plenty of those. It's been a good crop this year. The beans are just starting. You can just see them beginning to come, so there'll be plenty of those spare. So you see we have lots and lots of these to pick and give. So these, I've already put some boxes in the share the spare stuff. So there's lots of almost free food as well that you can give, as well as the stuff that I formally plant. So yeah, so we pick all these and it goes into the box up there. I had a bit of a problem with rats this year, but they ate all my peas. There wasn't any spare. So yeah, I suppose it's my plot. I'm fairly self-sufficient in fruit and veg, but there's always plenty over, and lots of the same things around on the site. Everybody has too many beans, too many cucumbers and things at the same time. So it's really good to have this scheme where we can just put stuff in a box, a very simple system. There's some boxes, you put it in at the weekend and it goes off to the community pantries. And stuff. So it feels like it's really positive, and people on the plots are really pleased that we've made the link up with it, and that they come up there with tons of, well, we've had a lot of rhubarb this year, that's been very good, but now the pumpkins and that are coming and stuff. And then obviously we're going to have all the apples, and that's my apple tree over there, there'll be lots of those. But there's also lots of apples in the community orchard and things that we put in, and cabbages and things like that. So yes, there's always extra at different times of the year. So you can see that there'll be more apples than I can use there. So they're starting to fall off now, but we put a lot of those in. Last year we had a lot of fruit put in. And then I've got a little greenhouse. I think you'll see Kathy's soon, won't you, a bigger one? But I just grow tomatoes and cucumbers in here. But they do very well here, so sometimes there's spares and things. So that's my plot, really.